Welcome to Code Catch Up. In this video I'm going to be talking about Firefox's new browser, Firefox Quantum. So Firefox is releasing a new browser which will be released on the 14th of November in 2017. Currently it's in beta and it's not so much of like a whole new browser, but it is quite a big revamp and it's something you should definitely be checking out, especially for any kind of web development in the front end. So what's happening with this browser? So it's codenamed Quantum and it's going to be 2 times as fast as last year's version of Firefox. It's going to use 30% less memory than Chrome, so there's a little bit of a dig there, which is nice to see. But there's also a revamp on the UI, which is one of the biggest things that you'll notice from the browser, besides all the speediness that you get from it. The developer tools still as awesome as they have always been. I think that's something that's been a bit underappreciated because Chrome has really taken the spotlight and sitting on the top of being the browser to use for web development. But I don't think that's quite right. I definitely think that Firefox, even for me personally, really is going to depend on you, but it could become my daily driver again. So for some people who might not know this, if you're fairly new to web development, Chrome's been kind of on top for a fair while now. But personally, I used to use Firefox along with most of the community back some years ago. It was the browser to use thanks to Firebug, a great inspector kind of library or plugin that was in Firefox that become part of Firefox. And it was just awesome. And those developer tools have continued to be awesome within Firefox, but there was things that were held back due to, I think, the plugin or extension add-on ecosystem that held it back a bit, and just some general UI aesthetics. The browser's always been great and it's still been fairly quick, but Chrome's always been kind of like the default for people. Now I think with this update it's going to change that a bit, and rightfully so, because it is a brilliant browser. So I've been playing around with it for a couple of days now and I absolutely love it. It's great. Developer tools, as I said, brilliant. I think a lot of people skip those, and I definitely feel that for a long time, and I still think at this point Firefox is better for animations with CSS and CSS Grid. Some new stuff has come up in Chrome, but I still don't think it's as good. So for those aspects, I would always go to Firefox to play around with. But now this UI is updated, it's very snappy, and the new kind of add-on system in there, I definitely think this is going to be something worth evaluating to see if it's going to become or replace Chrome as your daily driver. I'd really love to know what your thoughts are. Have you checked it out? I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't, or if you've dismissed Firefox in the past because you just use Chrome. Really important, I reckon, that it's something that you really definitely need to reevaluate and give a real good go. So not just use it for a day, try using it for a week and see what your thoughts are then. I think you're going to be quite surprised, and this is just the beta. So once it fully gets released, any little bugs or kinks get ironed out, it's going to be even better. So if you've got any comments or anything like that, questions, please leave a comment in the comment section below. If you're enjoying this video, please give a like, that'd be awesome. Other than that, if you're enjoying and want to see more of these videos, please subscribe so you get notified about those. If you haven't checked out the podcast, they do get published here on the YouTube channel as well as through iTunes and other syndicated podcast services. But other than that, catch you in the next one. Bye.